Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. Today we'll be doing the Gala Model Question Paper of English, paper number 5, section E. 55th question is: to promote healthy eating habits amongst school children, your school recently organized a nutritious food and snacks competition. The competition was open to both parents and students. The participation was very encouraging. The famous nutrition expert Dr. Shikha Sharma was the chief guest. As Anjum, the student editor of your school magazine, write a report about this event in 100 words. So we'll write the report writing as: firstly, we need to give the heading Secrets to Healthy Snacking. Hundreds of parents and students participated in the nutritious food and snacks competition organized by Blue Memorial School, Durgapur, yesterday to increase awareness about healthy eating habits. The awareness campaign was aimed at both students who snack by grabbing burgers, fries, potato chips, or chocolates, as well as for parents who are juggling busy schedules where fast food becomes a convenient option. The school organized a healthy cooking competition wherein all recipes involved healthy food like salads, whole grain bread, and roasted snacks. The winner among the parents was Miss Meera Vyas and among students was Sheetal Mittal of 10B. The eminent nutrition expert Dr. Shikha Sharma, the chief guest, said, when it comes to smart snacking, think small portions, think healthy portions. This competition was an eye opener for one and all. Written by Anjum, the student editor. Next 56th question is: you stayed at a reputable hotel recently but weren't happy with the customer service you received. Write a complaint letter to the manager of the hotel expressing your dissatisfaction. For that, we'll write from the address and the date, and the person who is writing its name you need to write, and to the manager, Octopus Hotel, Mumbai. Dear sir, and then you need to write the subject: complaint regarding dissatisfied customer service. I have been a loyal customer of your hotel and have always appreciated the excellent customer service you offer. Yet a recent unpleasant experience at your hotel has shaken my belief in your ability to provide top-notch customer care all the time. I stayed in room 205 of your Mumbai hotel from March 5th to March 9th. Throughout my stay, I was served mediocre food. The bathroom fittings were faulty and the room service was pretty bad. They rarely changed my bed sheets or towels. Worse still, I had an extremely noisy neighbor who took great pleasure in entertaining visitors until 3 a.m. I complained to the receptionist, but that didn't improve the situation until the third day of my stay. I'm writing to encourage you to improve your customer service, as I don't want this experience to ruin my positive impressions about your hotel. If this is the kind of service that loyal customers receive, I can only imagine how worse it can get in the case of others. I just hope that these problems will be solved prior to my next visit. Sincerely, Meena Vyas. Now, the next or question is: draft an email guiding and motivating him or her about the use of internet. So, for that, you need to write from to abc@gmail.com and xyz@gmail.com, and that you need to write the subject, that is use of internet. Dear XYZ, hello, how are you? Hope you are fine. I have heard about your love for internet from your mom. I agree that it is a very important and useful source of increasing our knowledge. However, I am afraid we, the students, treat it mostly for fun and entertainment. Not only this, we use it for giving all information about ourselves. When we do so, we are inviting trouble. I would suggest you that it should be used very carefully. Make it a point never to use the internet without informing your parents about what you intend to do. Secondly, it is very likely that you develop some sort of intimacy with some people while talking to them on the internet, and do not accept the invitation to meet you face to face. Do not share personal information like your password or your bank account number. Never disclose them. With regards, your loving friend ABC. Now, the next topic, that is question number 57, is write an essay about the topic. First topic is value of discipline. So we'll start the essay as: discipline means orderly life. Without discipline, there is no life. We need to be guided by rules. Discipline is the backbone of nation. Only those nations where people have a discipline prosper in all fields. They even rule other nations. Discipline is a valuable asset at all levels of society. A family having no discipline becomes a den of quarrels and ultimately divided. An educational institution having no discipline does not impart education. That is what one each see in some of the states of India. To study or not to study, to teach or not to teach, to attend the classes or not to attend the classes, all is left to the sweet wish of the students and teachers. Such institutions look more like a vegetable market than a school or college. Thus, the standard of education has gone to dogs. That is why parents want to educate their children in mission schools and public schools. Indiscipline has become a trait in the third world countries. The result in the people of India, Pakistan, and most of the African and Latin American countries don't make progress. In India, the indiscipline is seen in legislative assemblies and parliament. Chairs and mics are thrown at one another, abuses are lashed. They are now lawmaking bodies but dirty areas for dirty tricks when these lawmaking bodies are the most indisciplined bodies. What can we expect in the social and national life? The indiscipline of political leaders is reflected in the whole society. The whole nation suffers. The country does not make progress. Discipline is seen in most of the European countries and in Japan and Israel. That is why these countries make progress. Discipline is born of a sense of responsibility among the people. The people in developed know their obligation to the nation. This results in a discipline in every field. That is how Japan has made a place for her in the whole world. The undisciplined people have to lead a life of slavery. Democracy is a mockery in undisciplined countries. They are ultimately ruled by dictators with the help of military. Army is the only disciplined body in these countries. Discipline was forced in communist countries. We have to be respectful to our elders. We must obey our seniors. Discipline is most needed for success in life. Discipline is a must whether we are at school or at home. It is equally necessary whether we are in the office or on the playground. Our life, our society, our country, or even the world will go astray without discipline. So, some sort of discipline is required everywhere. There is order in nature. Even small disorder in the world of nature leads to chaos. Discipline has to be learnt at every walk of life. Childhood is the best period for it. The young mind learns things quickly and easily. At school, the students are taught to behave well. They are taught to respect their elders. Even on the playground, the boys are taught to follow the rules of the games. So, the student days are the most formative period in which the value of discipline can be learnt. A man is just like an animal without discipline. His life and actions become aimless. In the present age, indiscipline is a great evil. It is growing in every walk of life. Both the young and the old do lawless acts. Today, crimes, thefts, and dacoits are on the increase. People seem to have forgotten the value of discipline. In India, overcrowding in buses and trains is very common. Traveling without tickets is also a normal feature. Student indiscipline is the talk of the town. Lack of employment is a major cause of indiscipline and unrest. Overpopulation makes the situation still worse. Overcrowding in schools and colleges causes indiscipline. Finally, poverty leads to disorder, unrest, and indiscipline. In fact, discipline is a good thing. It builds character, it develops strength and unity, it creates a sense of cooperation. So, discipline must be taught from the very childhood. It is a key to success in life. The higher is the same sense of discipline, the better it is for the people and the country. Now, the second topic is Internet today. The word Internet is formed with two words, interconnection and network. It is a network of Internet network of a number of connecting networks. It consists of different types of computers which spread over the world. The computers share messages and information with one another. Thus, internet transmits data such as pictures, written material, audio, and video material. These processes are done through fiber optics, telephones lines, satellite links, and other media. Each computer included in the network is under control of its owner, and greater parts of the network are overseen by the government of USA and its agencies. The internet does not belong to one single authority, but it is open and free for everyone. The functionary of internet is just like the organism, not like an organ. If some of the computers forming the network are out of order, the working of the network remains unaffected because the internet traffic can be rerouted. The computers or computers, as the case may be, at each routing station are called nodes. An internet node determines the type of data being transmitted, destination of the data, and the node where it is to go. Next, computers, modems, internet services providers, and a telephone connection from the basic requirements for the functioning of the network. Along with these basic requirements, a functional equipment in the form of a piece of software known by the name of client is also required to get information from the network. Every computer on the network has a unique number called IP, that is Internet Protocol Address, which consists of four numbers between 0 and 255, each separated by a period. This address helps Internet Protocol to identify each computer on the network. IP addresses are given to different internet service providers by organizations like InterNIC. The ISPs, that is internet service providers, assign address to the other computers on their network. Everyone can avail the faculty of internet and can use the available resources. It opens new horizon of communication in various forms. Email is used to send messages in letter form to the other internet users for and to fax machines. Interactive talk is also possible between two users for discussions with the use of conferencing software. We can have audio and video conference over the internet. Mailing list is a way of communication by which email message on some specific topic can be automatically sent to a number of users who subscribe that particular mailing list. Internet is also used for digging up information using a range of tools and techniques. Search engines enable the user to search a database for required information. Internet can also be used for recreation. Major sources of fun are interactive games, cartoons, movies, music, albums, and game softwares. Internet offers services like business communication, multimedia, education, home shopping, and banking. The revolution brought about by internet is in the field of e-commerce, which stands for electronic commerce, which means commercial translations which take place electronically on the internet. If you want to pay a new or second hand car, clothing, or grocery, or even if you want to order for food, it is possible on the net. You can order for any book and it will reach you by post. The surprising growth of the internet is bound to continue in the future as it provides immense benefit and great convenience to the user. Now, the next our topic is complete the story and give it a suitable title. So, the title of the story is Action Speaks Louder Than Words, and the story is the night before the zonal debate competition, everyone was fast asleep while I was practicing for my debate. Suddenly, I heard someone banging on the door. At first, I wondered who it could be, but then I remembered that my elder brother had gone for a wedding, and thinking that, I quickly reached the door. Somehow I sensed that there was more than one person and I peeped through the keyhole. I couldn't see anything. Then I thought of waking our servant up. When I went to his room and saw his bed empty, I realized he had taken leave for the weekend. Nevertheless, I didn't lose my calm and took a stick and moved towards the door. As I opened the door, I saw a small boy standing at the door in his vest and shorts. Though he didn't look shabby, he seemed to be exhausted and crying. I couldn't help asking him his name, and he told me about how he worked in one of the dhabas at the border of Delhi, and since his master was beating him brutally, when he couldn't walk anymore, he knocked at my door. I wasn't sure if he was truthful, but my heart told me to trust him and I brought him in. He had scratches on his shoulder and neck. A sudden pang of pity overwhelmed me and I gave him some sweets to eat. I also offered him to sleep in my servant's room. Next morning, when I woke up, I saw him still sleeping like an angel. When he woke up, I was almost ready for school. I told mom to keep him in the house till I returned from school. Simultaneously, I realized that the debate on child labor I was going to speak against had been no more mere words. I had a chance to materialize my words into action and I prepared myself to prove it. And here we complete the complete section E and all the papers also we have completed. If you have any doubts regarding the Gala model question papers of English, any of the papers from paper 1 to 5, you can write in the you can write in the comments box. I'll surely try to answer all the questions. Thank you for watching my video and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.